Hello and welcome back to Dilshan Time. Today I'm going to be giving you the latest cryptocurrency updates and how they could potentially affect Bitcoin's price. And at the end of the video, I'm going to be giving you 3 altcoins which I think you should definitely keep your eye on in the upcoming days, weeks and months. So last night, the FOMC meeting concluded with a widely anticipated 25 basis point interest rate cut, and it signals cooling inflation and steady economic growth. This policy signals abundant liquidity and lower borrowing costs, which historically favors risk assets such as Bitcoin. So what does the 0.25% rate cut really mean for Bitcoin? Well, I think in the short term, Bitcoin could rally up 5 to 10% towards that $118,000 to $120,000 mark, because cheaper capital encourages institutional inflows into ETFs and spot buying. However, if the markets interpret the cut as a sign of economic weakness, Bitcoin might face some volatility and dip down to that $110,000 level of support. Another big piece of bullish news is that BlackRock's IBIT fund spearheaded a record amount of inflows into Bitcoin spot ETFs. And on the 28th of October, $202 million was added on Bitcoin spot ETFs. This brings the total inflows in 2025 to a whopping $26.9 billion. So the institutional confidence is still high in spite of the recent dips. And what does this mean for Bitcoin again? It is a strongly bullish signal because direct capital injection supports price stabilization over the $112,000 mark, and it could push Bitcoin towards $115,000, $116,000 mark in the next 24 to 48 hours. And the third biggest piece of news is that Western Union announces USDPT stablecoin on the Solana blockchain in 2028. So backed by Anchorage Digital Bank, integrated into its digital asset network for faster, lower cost remittances. This bridges traditional finance and blockchain for an initial focus on cross-border transfers. This could be a subtly positive signal for Bitcoin because it suggests stablecoin adoption and the use of blockchain for payments, potentially increasing overall crypto liquidity and sentiment. Bitcoin could see a 1 to 3% lift to $114,000 as it benefits from ecosystem-wide optimism. Now let's talk about 3 altcoins that I think deserve your attention in the upcoming couple of months. The first token is Zcash. Zcash is a privacy-focused cryptocurrency using ZK snarks, zero-knowledge proofs for shielded transactions, enabling confidential payments on a proof-of-work blockchain while maintaining transparency options for audits. It prioritizes users' sovereignty and fungibility in DeFi and remittances. And why do I think Zcash is potentially undervalued? ZEC's privacy technology is increasingly relevant amid rising regulatory scrutiny on traceable chains. With Bitcoin dominance dipping 61%, privacy coins like ZEC are poised for 2 to 3 times gains in an alt season. I think that it's undervalued relative to its utility in a $4 trillion plus market cap ecosystem. Next, let's look at Solana. Currently priced at about $195, down 2.47% in the last 24 hours. Solana is a high throughput layer 1 blockchain using proof of history consensus for fast, low-cost transactions, powering DeFi, NFTs, and decentralized apps. It supports thousands of transactions per second and has a vibrant ecosystem with projects like Helium and Render. Despite its ETF hype, Solana lags Ethereum's recovery and trades 20% below its all-time high forecasts for November at $250. I think it's undervalued due to its network upgrades, reducing outages, and growing institutional adoption. I see a potential 30 to 50% increase in Solana's price as altcoin rotation accelerates. And lastly, let's talk about Chainlink. Currently trading at at $18.50, down 5% in the last 24 hours. Chainlink is a decentralized Oracle network providing secure real-world data feeds to smart contracts on blockchains like Ethereum and Solana. It enables hybrid smart contracts for DeFi, RWAs, and insurance by bridging off-chain data. Quarter 3 in 2025 saw major wins like the US Department of Commerce partnership for on-chain macro data. Yet Link dropped about 27% in October due to profit-taking and exchange supply spikes. Undervalued at 40% below its all-time high, with tokenized finance adoption signaling 2x potential as Oracle demand surges in a bull market. So there you have it. Those are my cryptocurrency updates for today. Tell me, are you long or short on Bitcoin in the current market? And what are some of the altcoins that you would like me to speak about in my next video? Let me know in the comments section below, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.